What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Real Talk, New Jersey's #1 real estate podcast. We are back again with the full crew. Oh, I need to silence my computer. I apologize for that.
That was mine.
But what's going on, guys?
That was yours. Or was that mine? I think both.
That was mine. What's going
What's
on?
going on?
How are you, Selena?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Doing
Why do you
good?
sound like a rapper coming out of like the underground?
What?
What's
I sound like a rapper. Coming out.
What's going on with you guys? How's your week been?
It's been a great week.
Any interesting stories? You want to tell Ashley's first closing officially?
Yes, as a solo
Woo!
agent.
Everybody give her a clap,
It's
a
a
round
good
of
feeling.
applause.
Everybody like the video and
Yes.
comment below. Congrats, Ashley. So how do you feel now that your bank account is nice and chunky?
And this was Michael's first official closing as a coach
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
a coaching
Yeah,
student.
that's true.
Oh, so
Even though
congrats.
Selena's done some rentals, but not official closing.
Yeah, well, she's closed rentals, first buyer closing as a coach.
Yes.
They're both in my coaching, if you didn't know.
Yeah,
so that's
thanks.
why.
Selena's
That's
a-
why they
Thanks
call
for
me
dealing
Dad.
with my crazy breakdowns.
There's no breakdowns. You're fine. It's a
You know
stressful
what I'm
business. I
talking
mean,
Only like 7 a day, but
yeah, you do get frustrated. I feel like, but that's normal.
very common for a new agent.
Yeah,
Very common.
it's gonna happen. I mean,
I know.
I can't wait for you to do.
But
a
I
deal.
feel like once you do your own first deal, it's like a milestone in a way because it's like, okay, my first
Of
deal's done. Like
course.
now you feel more
Wait until
capable.
the next deal that's more
wait till it's,
stressful.
yeah, wait
No,
till it's
right,
not a
right.
cash deal.
But like,
Oh, your first deal was cash. It's
yeah, but
very
like,
simple.
I'm not gonna get into
Not
it.
simple,
But there was
but
a lot of
There's a lot of complications with the
Yes.
like the yeah
there was a lot.
family
Too much.
complications.
Yeah, a lot of personal.
Yeah,
Bringing
and I don't know
brought
why, but I
into-
feel like those type of situations
It happens a lot, though.
I attract those situations.
Personal drama.
Like the universe
Yeah.
throws like I don't know.
Mhm.
I think I should be a counselor.
Listen, it's good training. Like I always said,
Yeah.
like I've learned so much this year dealing with crazy clients and just situations that I've had no idea what I was doing, and a lot of the people around me had no idea, and I had to kind of figure it out and talk to a bunch of different sources. And now I'm like knowledgeable in those areas that I wasn't before. So you learn from these
I
experiences,
feel like
and you're
every
gonna get
single
better and grow.
deal you're gonna learn something. Like
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I
I
mean,
still
lucky
learn.
for
Yeah.
you, it wasn't like you had any real delays or anything like
Uh,
that. Real.
mm,
Yeah, we
Only
had.
a couple days.
Yeah, it wasn't a real
You're
It,
at
delay.
was, it wasn't that.
weeks.
Trust me, it
You
wasn't
had a
that bad.
20-day closing. That's quick.
I had
I
closing.
know.
Fast.
I know.
I have a closing that was supposed to close on Wednesday of this week, and it's been delayed since. So we don't have a closing date as of yet. So it's up in the air.
Right.
And it's a
I'm just the
mortgage,
type of
which is
person
a
where
lot
like
scarier.
I'm very much like a scheduled person. So I'm like, okay, like
Oh,
what's
get ready,
going on?
Get ready for closing days to be pushed a lot.
I know. I need
Happens
that's
all the
something
time.
I'm working on myself is not being so like set in stone time, date, this, like having everything lined up instead of being like, I don't know yet. Because
Yeah.
I hate not knowing when things are
You-
happening.
You usually will have
You know.
a date set. Things can always change, but
Right.
you always want to, as long as you are as prepared as possible to
Yeah.
you make sure that you did everything in your power to make it close
Nothing
at
else
that
I
date.
can do.
It's not in your control. Then you have
Yeah.
to just ride that wave and just
Right.
help them navigate it.
Mhm.
But yeah, it happens all the time. How about you, Tom? Anything interesting this week
Well, we started the sales.
besides the launch of our team?
Congrats.
No, we had a pretty crazy week. A lot of coming soons.
Yeah, we had a really.
Got in touch with a lot of investors.
We haven't really given an update on the podcast of how
we
our
haven't.
business has been.
Very stressful week trying to get everything started for today. And
Yeah.
We finally made it.
So let's talk about that because that's I have this on a topic list. We have officially started our sales group. Me and Tom, the Clancy and Greco sales group. So we partnered up. We've been working together for a while, and going 50-50 on deals, but we made it official, and now we're gonna keep growing, and then hopefully hire an admin, hire some buyers agents in the future.
Big things to come.
Big things coming up. But we've been the last, I would say, 2 months. We've been just hustling every day, and like the business has exploded.
Yeah, this and for agents, this time of the year is slow, very slow. A lot of agents even
Right.
go on vacation this time of the year. But I feel like we're taking advantage of the market. We're getting coming soons. We're getting listings, which is good for this time of the year because that starts your next year.
Yeah.
Our 2021 starting off hot, and that's what you got to keep doing.
I think a lot of agents don't really take advantage of all the resources. There's so many ways to prospect and so many ways to find leads and branch off of just one closing. Just having one closing, there's like a million different ways to
Domino effect.
use that to your effect. Use that to your advantage. I mean,
And your past clients probably give you like all referrals too. Like, I
Right,
know, like,
that too.
personally, like, I'm
it's
gonna
hard
get a referral
for. I
from
mean,
it.
you have more past clients than me because you've been in the business 1 year longer, technically. but anybody in our age group, it's hard to get
Usually,
referrals
I would
sometimes
Right.
when you're first starting.
Referral-based business usually takes around 2 years to kick in. I feel
Definitely.
like
At
mine's
least,
starting
at
now.
least.
Yeah.
Like I'll be in the office and someone that I know or worked with in the previous past will text me that their friend's looking to buy, or I want to get into investing. What can I know about it?
Right.
A million other things.
Right. It's definitely
So,
starting to come up now.
Even I get calls with previous clients that are asking for some contractors.
Yeah.
Like stuff that has nothing to do with buying or selling or
Still just like a
investing. It's
touch.
just, do you know any contractors in the area? Do you know any roofers?
Yeah,
Do you know any painters?
it's good
Do-
to be that resource.
Yeah.
People appreciate
So-
that.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's huge. Selena, anything exciting this week in business going on for you?
Exciting. Nothing too crazy. I would say the opposite of exciting. And in which case, I brought it up. It's in the topics also, so we'll kind of go over that.
All right, let's hop into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you intro us?
So, let's talk about loyalty and agency relationships. So,
Dun dun dun. It just got so quiet.
yeah, right. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if you guys have had any difficulty with it. I mean, you guys have definitely been in the business, longer than I have. But let's talk about loyalty and agency relationships. Have you guys ever dealt with your clients cheating on you
100%. All the time.
all the time?
You have to get used to it.
You have to get used to it.
It's happened.
You have to realize when someone's buying a house, they don't really care about unless
It's about them.
you create a relationship with them. But
Mm-hmm.
you're usually in the starting process of actually beginning a relationship with a buyer and becoming the buyer's agent. All they want is a house, so they're
Right.
going to call. And the biggest thing is Zillow and Realtor.com, which has the listing agent's information right there. So it's easier for them to be like, why am I going to call whoever when I can just call them? Which they don't understand.
Right.
Like,
Right.
the seller comes first with the listing agent and
Right.
then the buyer.
I was gonna say like you don't
So-
know, so like they don't know, so like you have to inform them like the benefits of working with a buyer's agent and actually having like representation versus like just calling a listing agent being like, hey,
Right, because the listing
Can you-
agent could
you
have
know-
the
A lot of people
seller's
have in their
Yeah.
minds.
intentions.
A lot of people have in their minds. I hear it all the time, and I talk them out of it. Is that why would I talk to you? The listing agent knows more.
I like when people tell me that.
They always.
'Cause
That's like
that-
number
that-
one.
That
They
just
said-
shows me that I want to be the listing
They
agent.
always say, why would I use you as a buyer's agent? I call a listing agent. They know everything. I said, do you know that they are wow, I just lost all my train of thought.
they have a
It's
responsibility
good to be
the
able
seller.
Their
to-
responsibility is to the
Intention.
seller
Yeah.
first before the buyer.
Right.
It's
I just lost everything.
it's good to be able to know how
Right.
to handle objections when you have a question that comes in line like that, because honestly, as a buyer's agent, the way that I would combat that is, do you want someone who fully has your interest, or do you want someone who's going to, obviously you would use in layman's terms because not everyone knows what dual agency means.
Mm-hmm.
So you would, I think the best way to handle that would just be to like, hey, like, I'm your buyer's agent for a reason. I have your full interest. The listing agent is going to have both of your interests. It can become a conflict of interest. And I think it's like really important to fully get that point across.
Yeah.
So that they know exactly like who actually does have their best, why it's better to deal with the buyer's agent for a deal like this.
It's hard though when you have a good listing agent who can represent both sides fairly.
That's why I always say when you first go on a appointment, obviously you want to show them houses and whatever. But I think
Creating a bond.
I do very good at when I first meet someone,
Mm-hmm.
I
Converting.
create a relationship right away. Ask questions about their family. Why are you moving?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Just get to know them more.
Yeah, it's not about
It can
the
be
house.
anything.
It's not.
Sports teams.
Yeah.
What do they do on every weekend? Just
Ford.
small talk.
Family,
They get
occupation,
connected. Yeah.
recreation.
As the listing agent,
No,
you're
I-
saying.
No, when you
Going
meet with
out
a
as a buyer's
buyer,
agent.
like
Okay,
when you're
as a buyer.
showing
First
houses.
impression.
You create a
is important.
relationship. They feel a
Mhm.
bond with you. They feel comfortable with you. They don't feel weird calling you at 10 o'clock at night because they feel bad.
Oh, they do.
Mhm.
I let them know. You can call me any time of the day.
Yeah.
If you wake
Yeah.
up at 5 a.m., call me. Wake me up. I don't care.
Also,
I'm here for you.
renters are a lot more fickle with hopping around than a buyer.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
Renters
But
are a
You
lot
think?
more.
I've had
Definitely.
buyers I've had some buyers that I create relationships with, and then they honestly ghost me because they're embarrassed because they don't want to buy anymore. And
That's totally
Mm.
different.
no, it's completely different. But you will get, especially in this business, people will ghost you
Mhm.
all the
Right.
time. It's they're embarrassed that they feel bad because you just spent 2 months, 3 months, 5
Yeah.
months, 6 months of showing them houses, and now
Right.
They're not ready.
I think I'm just gonna move in with my sister. I think I'm gonna
Right.
save money for another year, 2 years to buy. I'm like, that's perfectly fine. Call me when you're interested in buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have a million situations of why they're ghosting you.
Right.
So it can be, I don't know.
Most of the time, it's just personal
this
reasons.
is actually really
it's
funny.
not-
I did not hear from. We were actually about to put an offer on a property over in Jackson, over one of the premieres, and my client was They were coming from Elizabeth, looking to buy a nice house. I'm trying to think of the street. Overlook, and they ended up not calling me back and not letting me know what they wanted to put an offer in.
Okay.
Call, email. It's been like 10 days. I finally get a call from her husband saying they got in a car accident and they were in the hospital.
Jeez.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I'm like, that completely
never
makes
know.
sense now.
You never
and
know.
they're like, to be honest with you, I think we're going to put off putting in any offers. They didn't
Recovery.
get serious injuries,
Mhm.
but
Mm-hmm.
they actually ended up just taking a break.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like in
and
the
there's-
same
I
exact
still-
situation.
I still
Right.
talk to them all the time. I shouldn't say all the time. Probably like every 2-3 months I reach out, seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
But they ended up just renovating their house where they were from. Well, the biggest part was moving away from family. All their family was up there. So they ended up staying and just renovating the house to what they wanted.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
It never really is like a personal thing either. And sometimes you have to like separate like how you feel about
Yeah.
things
People would-
versus
Yeah.
it's like business. You just be like, it is what it is.
Yeah, because
you know?
people who like hop to another agent, like a renter or a buyer who hops to another agent,
they're just
they're
thinking about
they're not
themselves.
thinking. They're
No.
they're just
Yeah.
like they're not trying to hurt anybody. They're just literally
It's not
like
on purpose.
they have
most
the
of
best
time.
interest. They're just trying to do what's best for them, really,
Mhm.
and they don't really. They're not thinking about the consequences or trying to like be vicious. I don't think.
Right.
Vicious.
Yeah, they're not trying to
No,
be like.
To be honest with you, no, I agree with that. But there can be situations with some agents that they didn't like you. It could
Mhm.
be
Yeah.
they thought that maybe you didn't answer enough questions, or you
Yeah, and I've-
weren't good with the process of
Mhm.
buying, or you didn't refer them to a preferred lender of yours.
Right. You
and they
didn't
thought,
do
oh,
your
that's kind of
most,
weird.
your
Why don't they want
best.
to help me out with that process? It
Mm.
literally could
Maybe
be
you're not on
anything.
top
People
of
look at
listings.
things completely different.
And so
That's
now I have a question. So what do you think? What is your opinion on if you have been working with someone, whether it was a renter or a buyer, for X amount of months, or even a seller, and they ended up going a completely different direction and they didn't need you anymore? Do you think that they should pay for your time?
No, not
You
at
can't
all.
make
I would
them.
No. never.
Of course you can't pay. Of course you can't make them.
No,
but-
I would never.
Yeah,
I would wish them their best.
Would you?
and
Would
hope-
you?
Yeah, at
They
the
get
end
what
of
they
the
want.
day, it comes down to what's best for them.
You're in a
in
sales
all
business.
ways,
If
you
they don't
know?
buy your apple, you're not making any money.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
If they don't buy your apple, I've never heard of it.
That's the truth, though. You're in a
It's
sales.
true,
You're
yeah,
not-
yeah,
They're
it's
not
100%
paying you
true.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You list a
you have a
house.
situation like that?
You list a house you don't sell. You making money? Are they going to pay you for your time for listing the house?
No.
No, or your marketing, and that's a lot more
Mm-mm.
money. And
You
time
don't get
put
paid
into
until
it.
the job's done. That's the
Mhm.
truth, and that's the hard truth, but it's the
Yeah.
truth.
It's anything.
You
in
will
sales.
leave a much better taste in their mouth if you leave peacefully and say, "No, I'm here to help."
I
you."
want them to refer
Yeah.
me
Mhm.
to 10 of their friends, even if
Mhm.
they don't buy that one house.
Right.
Maybe
You're
work
working with
you
them.
again in
You
the
work with
future.
them for 6 months.
Mhm.
They might not buy
It's about the
anything.
service.
But
you
the
gave
service
during
you
your
provide
time,
them
yeah.
could make you
your
$50,000 in the next
Mhm.
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to think long
even
term.
$5,000, even $1,000.
So
Mhm.
what do you guys
Still
do?
money.
Do you have not dual agent, buyer agreements, buyer agency agreements signed by your buyers? Do you normally do that? Because I usually don't do that.
I was thinking
Personally,
about
no.
starting
And
it.
to be honest with you, if they do
but-
sign it, it's really not like set in stone.
It's not.
Mhm.
They can rip it in half.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Doesn't mean
it's not like you're
anything,
going to bring
really.
anyone to court about.
but does it make them feel more obligated to work with you just having
Yes.
that piece of paper signed, even though they can just rip it off?
Of
I know
course.
some of them
Unless
feel.
they take the time and to read that and really like, that's like just a little bit off topic, but that's like signing an unofficial NDA,
Okay.
right?
I
What
mean,
makes it unofficial?
What makes it unofficial is just by copying and pasting it from Google.
It's still legit if you sign it and it says the terms. An NDA, you can't disclose this.
But with what laws backing you up?
What do you mean? You're
it's
signing
an agreement.
You're signing an agreement
If
between.
I wrote on a piece of paper right now, Selena, you cannot tell that anybody my last name is, and you signed it. That's a binding agreement, right there.
Okay.
But the difference is that the buyer agency agreement discloses in the agreement that it can be canceled.
right.
That's the difference.
So it's basically just to make them think that they have to work with you and set that, like, establish that
like
relationship.
a loyalty
but like,
barrier kind of.
yeah,
type
Yeah, I
thing.
think it's a mental. I think it
Yeah.
has a lot to do with the mental. Yeah, I mean, not even to use it in a more like derogatory term of saying it, like intimidation, but
Kind
in a
of
way,
is.
it is.
But I feel like, if I have a buyer who I'm worried about hopping,
I would
to
never,
another
to be
agent,
honest with you,
I
I
don't
don't
work
think
with
I've
that
ever
person.
even got one signed. I don't
I
want
haven't.
No,
someone
I
to
haven't.
feel
Gotten
like
one
never.
signed.
I don't
I
want.
have.
I really don't want a client of mine to feel like they have to work with me.
yeah, it's not a good
and
feeling.
I don't want
They
to
don't
work
have
with
to
I don't
work
want to
with
work
me.
with
'Cause
a
you wouldn't
client
wanna
who
work
wants
with
to
them.
jump to another
Yeah,
agent.
exactly.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
if the truth is, I'm providing my services to you because I want you to benefit in every way.
I
Purchasing
don't
your house.
think, besides renters who I've like maybe taken out once or just talked to on the phone, I don't think I've ever had a buyer who I've shown multiple houses then go to work with another
Yeah.
agent.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like after you show like the first couple of houses and you go out again and again, you just keep building
It
that
solidifies your
relationship, and then it
I've had
becomes
buyers that decided
natural.
not to buy again,
you know,
but I'm still in
That's
contact.
totally different though. They
Yeah.
didn't
Still
work
in
with our
contact,
agent.
or
I've
to be honest
dealt-
with you, if I do find out, I spent a month taking out this buyer. They decided they don't want to buy, they want to rent, and they went along with just going to an apartment complex that gave no
yeah.
commission. And then I find out 4 months down the road they went to an open house and signed a contract.
It's totally different.
I wouldn't expect them to be like, "Oh, I have an agent, Tom."
They might have forgot. Yeah,
They might have
It might
forgot.
not be in the front of their mind.
It's very easy to forget, and you're going through a very big investment, and you're not going to think, "Oh, Tom Clancy, I used him 4 months ago. He still contacts me here and there. I want to use him." That's the whole point of following up is
Yeah.
getting them
top of mind.
right before they buy, or getting them right
Weekly
before they
email.
sell.
Mm-hmm.
There's times you prospect and you follow up, and someone just listed their house and they sold it a
Yep.
month and a half before, and you're like, "Oh, I just missed them." It's just
Right.
Right.
timing.
Yeah.
We've
It's
all seen
about
like
right
our friend on
timing.
Facebook who just like
Yes.
bought a house. We're like, oh my
And you can't
gosh.
have this grudge over someone because they decided to buy a house without you. Listen, they go to an open house, not working with you, and it's months down the road of the last time they've seen you or dealt with you, and they love this house, and they said, "You know what, I'm going to put an offer right now with that agent at the open house." It could be a listing agent, it can be an agent from their office, it can be whoever. You can't be mad at that person.
Mhm.
Of course, it would be nice if you got that check,
Yeah.
but if you were in their spot and you went to an open house, are you going to be thinking about an agent that you spoke to every month but you haven't seen in 6
No,
months?
they're just gonna do what's more
You're
convenient
going to
for
want
them.
the house, and you're
Right.
going to talk to the agent right in front.
It's crazy because I try to think about it in the same way as like, you had what are, just to simplify it with this analogy, is just by you're in the grocery store, right, and you're picking up detergent and you see the Tide brand versus the Polite brand, is that what it's called?
Let's say Walmart brand.
Walmart brand, and you just picked up you've used Tide for so long, but you picked up Walmart brand because the price was cheaper.
Yeah.
They don't see it like that though. They just
They
see
do
as,
see it like
it's more
that.
convenient for them. I feel like.
Yeah, because
The price was more convenient.
Oh, you're talking about like for a listing.
I'm using the analogy of
for a buyer, like saying that there's an agent.
Yeah,
right
but we
there,
all
like, work
cost the
with,
same.
like working with the listing agent maybe.
Oh.
It's more convenient because you go to an open house, and you haven't
Right.
talked to Tom in 6 months.
or say if you were in an
Per se.
emergency and you just dropped off at the nearest, grocery store to pick up some random detergent, and you normally use Tide,
Yeah, you
but
don't
for
fault
this
these-
second,
What?
You're making it confusing. I know what you're
All
trying to
these
do, but you're just
analogies.
confusing yourself.
You know what she's trying to say.
I'm
though.
not confused.
Are you sure?
Like
Yeah, no, I'm 100. I'm trying to.
I can see what you're talking
you're
about
trying to
when
say
it.
it's
No,
true.
like
I know
it's
what
no,
you
no,
mean.
no,
we
no,
drop
no,
off
no.
to the grocery store
I
to get
see.
the
No,
shopping
no, no.
cart.
Okay, I know what she's saying, but I think it makes sense more for listings because I've heard of people saying, "Well, this agent will do 4% or 3.5."
That too, it works. For
Yeah,
us.
you
Like
could-
that
yeah.
for listings, but like for buyers, we get the same. We work for free for them.
Not necessarily. A lot of buyers can.
Don't say work for free. We talked about
Oh
this last
yeah,
week.
no,
Don't get
whatever.
sued by the
You
Department
know
of
what I
Justice.
mean, you
The
know
seller
what I mean.
pays for our commission.
Yes.
But the truth is, your commission isn't locked in. In negotiating a deal, say the deal's about to fall apart because they're not agreeing upon $1,000 or $2,000. The agents can be like, "Listen, do you want to cut the
On
commission?"
each side, yeah.
A lot of agents don't, but if it is someone that really needs this house, or you really want your client to get this house, and you don't want it to fall apart for them, I'll take a $500, $1,000 off my commission.
Sometimes
Because the
you have
truth
to do
is,
the
I
same
want
deal.
my clients to get their house. I want my clients to get what they want.
Sometimes you have
And
to
some
do that.
agents are all about the money, but I'm about relationships. That's my model.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. All right. So the next topic I have here I want to talk about is CoStar. Some of you might have heard about it. You probably haven't heard about it.
No.
The CoStar is basically the commercial version of Zillow. And they're about to be in a huge competition with Zillow coming up. So I'm going to read a little bit of this article, and you guys tell me what you think. CoStar, the commercial property data giant that also runs the top U.S. rental site, apartments.com. So they own apartments.com.
Oh, they're connected.
Is reportedly in acquisition talks with CoreLogic. CoreLogic now is a Zillow-like residential website to see real estate for the public. So CoStar is the largest commercial site for real estate, and they are going to be purchasing CoreLogic, which is a smaller residential site. So if they put their money and their business behind it, this CoreLogic can be a huge competition for Zillow. It says here that they can that could put the $35 billion company in direct competition with Zillow. So it's a $35 billion company, CoStar. And I don't know if it's in this article, but one of the things I was reading about it earlier, or I might have heard it on our podcast, is that CoreLogic will not have the same system as Zillow, where agents can pay to be in a zip code. If you're the listing agent, you get the lead directly.
That could.
So it's more agent friendly as well. So there's a lot of factors with this.
I wonder if it's like consumer friendly too, because you know how easy Zillow is to use for like clients. Like, I wonder if it's like easy to use.
Well, something agents are always talking about is how Zillow is trying to put us out of business. So we can talk about that a little bit, and how this is kind of like a middle ground type website where it's it's consumer friendly possibly, and also agent friendly.
But I don't understand. I know Zillow's trying to make more money for themselves, but I don't understand why they would want to take agents out of business. They make a ton of money from agents every year.
Well, they want to become a brokerage. They want to be. They want to be able to sell property online.
I don't know much about it, so I don't really.
Yeah, they have like technologies they're working on where they want to be able to literally have the transaction take place with Zillow as your broker.
Like you'd be
like
I would be an agent under Zillow.
No.
Zillow would just become the agent.
Zillow is the agent.
I don't know how that would
They're
be
trying
possible.
to remove agents.
Who's going to go with inspections? Who's going to go to appraisals? Who's going to have?
They'll probably have representatives.
Zillow rep.
Yeah, they exactly.
A hire. That's what you are now. You're in a little Zillow uniform walking around.
Right, but wouldn't you think they would have to be like licensed?
Who
or like something?
No, I mean technically not. Like I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works for them to become a brokerage.
But at the end of the day, like as a client, like would you want Zillow representing you?
Agents counter.
Do they really have your best interest? Like, come on.
An agent's counter argument is that our business will never be dead and never go extinct or anything because of the fact that people love the service and love human-to-human connection. And the home buying process is a very scary process, and it's a huge investment. It's a huge step for somebody's life, and you really need a person to really sit you down, talk you through it, hold your hand.
You need that
through the
emotional
process.
support,
20 years
too.
Where you just sit on the couch all day from Tesla. Tesla just makes like a bot where you just control. I'm not going to go to work. My bot's going to go to work.
No way. Honestly, that's a weird
Never.
theory. Oh, you know what? I want to bounce off this idea. We talked a little bit about that. It's not that interesting, but I thought it was a little, interesting thing to keep an eye out for. CoreLogic. Who knows? Maybe this will become a next Zillow. But I saw a conspiracy theory. This is like not real estate related. It's COVID related. Conspiracy theory that Jeff Bezos is paying off the government. Like he's lobbying the government to have government shutdowns and lockdowns so that he can slowly rise as the most powerful person, and Amazon will slowly put out all the small businesses.
Wow.
I mean, they've already been
Isn't
doing
that a crazy theory, though?
during the pandemic,
Exactly.
But
he's not paying anyone off though.
Before Corona even became a thing,
well, why this?
Amazon was already doing. Amazon is destroying malls.
I know, but this is just a conspiracy theory.
I don't see even. I think malls are going to be turned into apartment complexes.
Exactly. It's just a conspiracy theory, but it's right in front of our eyes. And also, it's a little bit weird to
Even
me
hotels.
that the Postal Service was delivering Amazon packages as priority, and the mail was backed up. The mail was backed up 3 weeks.
Amazon and the post office have
Exactly. So he already has a contract.
No,
with
but
the government.
he saved the government a ton of money.
Exactly.
Like,
So
they
why
have
wouldn't
a
they?
partnership.
Why wouldn't they lobby with him and make these deals?
You gotta relax with your conspiracy.
Listen, I'm just putting it out there for you
when
guys.
people-
What do you think, Matthew? Let's get Matt's a conspiracy theory guy. Let's hear on the mic. What do you got?
people-
Oh wow,
when-
you guys are brothers. Shocker.
when people have a lot of money, anything's possible.
Exactly. What do you think, Matt?
I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds a little sketchy.
Does anyone talk about how Elon Musk has made $100 billion this year and now has surpassed Bill Gates and is
Second richest.
closest to passing Jeff Bezos, and he hasn't even gotten into airlines, aircrafts, anything.
I heard he's doing a race to the
Tesla
moon.
is going to be the future.
I heard he's doing a race to
Yeah.
the moon. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, he's going to be. He wants to hold the first race on the moon.
What does that
Wow.
mean? Like a race to the moon? You mean?
No, race on the moon.
Oh, it's a race on the moon.
So like
that'd
a
be
like
pretty
a
Like buggies, and there's gonna be astronauts racing
Oh,
on the
I
moon.
thought
And
it
it's
was-
gonna be live streamed.
I thought it was a bunch of astronauts and
That's
it's like
crazy.
race to space.
No, they're
Like
gonna
the race to space.
No, they're gonna
So like a
race.
Tesla spaceship.
That would be
No,
pretty
no, no.
sick.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no.
but
I
that
would
would be
definitely
cool.
like
watch
go-karts.
that.
I
Right.
like
No, I get it, but that would be
Like,
cool too.
Right? It should be. It should be like what's it called? Relay race? Is that what it's called? Where it's like steps to it? Like what's that race called? Where you like pass the baton and somebody else
Yeah,
runs?
it's
Relay.
Relay race,
Yeah.
right? Relay race.
Mhm.
They go to the moon. Like the first part of the relay race is the launch. They have to get to the moon first.
Do you know?
Then they have to build.
Okay.
They have to
I
build
wanna
a
say
buggy.
way
something. I wanna
too
say
They have to build a buggy.
imaginative.
That'd be so
Do you know
cool.
how? Okay, but you know how expensive that would cost?
He's
every
the second richest man in the world. What does it
No,
matter?
I'm just saying for him or whoever.
What does it matter?
say there's 4 rockets racing each other to the moon.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Do you know how much money it costs for just one rocket to go?
He
to
could
the
probably
moon?
put that
And
on
just
He has
fuel.
that.
He could probably
He
put that on
has
YouTube
that.
and
Cost
get like
him
20
millions and
sponsors, and it'd be
millions
all
and millions
covered.
and
Ad
millions and
revenue.
He has that though.
Hmm?
He has all that money anyway. He could probably like broadcast this and that. Get
That's
like
such a
10 million
waste.
viewers.
Right.
Yeah, but
Make
Nobody
money
would
off
ever
of
He
do
even
that.
make
that.
money on his investment of that? No.
He'll make money off
You
the
would
views.
not do
His
that.
whole
It'd be such a
point
waste of
This
money.
whole racing on the moon is just showing that he wants.
He does
He's
the most-
focusing on space.
he does the
wants
most
to
ridiculous
bring
things, though.
People to space. To
You're
live.
saying he wouldn't do that. It's a waste of money. But this guy made a company called the Boring Company just to release flamethrowers. Just to sell flamethrowers to the public.
Yeah, but that was.
So why wouldn't he put his
made
money in
on-
something
He
ridiculous?
made money on it.
I mean,
How is he gonna make money on people racing a relay race with rockets? Racing on the moon? How is he? Even if he gets the entire
That's
world
the
of
whole-
viewers,
Dude,
he's
a
not
whole
gonna
nother
make
sport.
the money back that he invested in.
I guess not. But it would be a crazy power move, and people
Listen,
would think it's pretty cool.
Elon is probably will be one of the most powerful men in the
Oh,
world.
definitely.
He
already
is already,
He already is.
But I think he will pass Jeff Bezos because Jeff Bezos has an insane model of what he's doing.
This is
But you
actually-
never know. I think Tesla, they've grown so much, even with their their stock is unbelievable. He's getting into HVAC. He wants to get into like Boeing, creating aircrafts,
Right.
all about the economy. And now the way every country's going is green.
What was Tesla? I heard they're making. There was some new thing they're making. Was it a plane or what? Something? It's,
I heard it's something that It's funny because he has so many ideas you don't even know what's true.
right.
But-
But the Model Y came out, which is ridiculously fast. The Model Y is out,
Yeah, I
And-
think I just saw something on.
and
I got
the,
an email saying
and the
that,
Roadster's out apparently. I saw
I think
somebody-
there's a
some-
battery
check.
recall because
Really?
of fires.
Yeah, give us a fact check, Matt. But I'm pretty sure Roadster is officially out, and the Model Y is out.
Oh, I didn't
So-
hear the Roadster's out.
I saw somebody post online and driving it around. Like,
Yeah, but that
they
can
purchased
be.
it.
That can be. I
It
don't
was
think they
Meet
purchased
Kevin. He's a YouTuber. Like he bought one. He pre-ordered it. He's like, I got my
Are you sure
Roadster.
it's an actual. It could be like a replica or something.
He probably has
I
connections.
don't know.
So.
Maybe he has connections. He's a big time investor.
Yeah.
But he's a YouTuber, real estate agent, awesome guy. Shout out, Meet Kevin. We gotta get him on the show. But this is actually, while Matt looks that up, this is a perfect transition to the next topic, which was Tesla joins the S&P. So you're a stock guy. I don't know that much about stocks. What do you think that means for Tesla?
It means they have a future, but to be honest with you, I'm a stock guy. I don't have any money in it, but I keep saying there's
You have
gonna
money
be-
in stocks, just not Tesla.
Yeah, I have money in stocks, but I personally think, even though Tesla will be the future, it's so risky right now. I feel like everyone and their mother is putting money into Tesla and the stocks. There's gonna be, if you ever seen the charts on Tesla, it's ridiculous.
What I've heard with my little stock knowledge is that buying into the S&P is usually over long term always a good investment
Because it's diverse, right?
because it's diverse. It's a
Right. It balances
all the
out.
large companies combined. Am
I'm
I
trying
wrong?
to think who just put it. No, you're right.
Can you explain what the S&P is for anybody who doesn't
Yes,
know? Maybe.
please.
There's all like Nasdaq. It's all companies put together.
Right. It's
Okay.
like
Top
a
500 or
portfolio of
something,
stocks.
yeah.
Like you're putting money into a
Mhm.
portfolio of the top companies.
Okay.
So Tesla joining it is huge because Tesla wasn't that big of a company, maybe 10 years ago, and they're all like titans of the industry. So I don't know if it's going to bring the stock up or down. The stock's been skyrocketing lately.
No, I'm trying. I'm trying to think. Someone just put a huge price target on it. They're saying it's going to go to 750 now. which is
Really?
huge. And it was a big.
What's that right now?
It's 595, but they didn't even think it was going to hit.
Yeah. Stocks are cool. I really need to do a lot more research on it because I would definitely want to get involved. I feel like it's
Soon I am, yeah.
when you have money to invest, you should be
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
diversifying.
Yeah, just sitting
where
in
you
your
put it.
savings and gaining nothing.
Yeah, you
so
should definitely diversify where you
there's no
put it. Stocks, a Roth IRA, real estate, all that kind of stuff. So,
Mhm.
do we have facts on that, Matt?
Yeah, so nothing came up.
It's not out.
No.
Really?
Oh,
Because
here it
John
is.
Natale has a Model Y.
No, the Y is out.
Oh,
The Roadster's
okay.
not. I looked up if the Roadster launched. And
Oh, yeah,
nothing
Goldman
came up.
Sachs
There's
is
just
predicting
Kevin's
780
video, so
price
I don't know
point.
So
how
why
we
does
got
he
it.
have it? You saw it in the video,
I
right?
didn't watch it. No.
I feel
Okay.
like
Watch
maybe
it?
more.
Yeah, click on it.
Mm-mm.
So what
No?
happened?
He's driving it around.
He doesn't
No.
explain it.
No, he's just like, oh, by the way, I'm in my Roadster.
It's a little weird. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
doesn't
I
explain
didn't
it. So nothing announced about the Roadster except for Meet Kevin's video, and he subtly mentions, oh, by the way, I'm in my Roadster.
Oh,
So maybe
But the
it's
Model
just,
Y is out.
yeah, the
okay.
Y's out, but that's not
That's
really-
crazy though, because the Roadster was announced like 3 years ago. The Model Y was announced like what, 8 months
Well,
ago?
the Roadster is supposed to be like a
This is the sports
0 to
car.
60 is supposed to be like 1.3 seconds. It's an exotic car. Model Y is nothing crazy.
You guys know what the Cybertruck looks like?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
what?
The Cybertruck.
No.
It's like the
Can you pull it up for her?
I'm really uncultured.
Pull up a picture.
when it
Show
comes to
Ashley a
cars.
Cybertruck. Can you pull it up on your computer? She doesn't know what a Cybertruck looks like. Anyway,
Yeah, I need to
Cybertruck
know.
is like a crazy looking vehicle, and I personally think when they come out, they're going to be pretty rare to see on the street, especially in Jackson, New Jersey. So I think it should be an investment for the real estate team, and we should get our logo like engraved in the side of it.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm.
How sick would it be to have our logo engraved in the side of that?
It's not even that expensive. I thought it would be a lot more.
And I watched a video on YouTube. I believe it's Graham Stephan's video. Check it out, everybody.
He's great.
It's a complete business write-off because of
Yeah.
the weight class. Because of the weight
Sure.
class that car's in.
So
It's also a pickup truck. It has a bed, so you can throw our real estate signs in there. It's a perfect truck for like a
What?
business.
That'd be sick.
Right? Wouldn't that be sick? And
Yeah.
pulling up in like down county line and that, people would be like, where'd this come from? Like,
It kind of looks like a spaceship on
Yeah.
wheels.
I guarantee you,
like-
it's gonna be like nobody's gonna have that in this area.
You don't think so?
I'm sure someone
not
will.
true.
I mean,
This-
I
this
see
area,
G-Wagons
we live in this.
everywhere, and
No,
they're
but
like,
I feel like that is gonna be like seeing a Lamborghini.
People love Tesla.
It's gonna be rare
Yeah.
because it's also a weird looking vehicle that not everybody loves.
I think everyone's gonna.
I've
Jump on
seen a
it.
few Lamborghinis, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna see a few
Okay, so how many
Cybertrucks.
have
But
you seen in
Lambos
Jackson
are
in
way
your
more
life?
expensive.
Wait,
In
the
Jackson?
Cybertruck?
Yeah.
No, Lamborghinis.
Yeah, but I feel like you can't even compare because of the price.
We're
You
doing the
know?
podcast.
No, but
We're on the podcast. We're live.
oh geez.
Hi, everybody.
That's Suzanne. Bye.
Wait, so Lamborghinis. I don't see a lot of Lamborghinis in Jackson, but I'm saying
That's
like
what I'm
in this Monmouth Ocean County, like this is
Oh
all
yeah, of
neighborhood.
course, Monmouth, of course, but like Ocean County a lot less.
Sure.
So I'm saying
I've
like
seen a Lamborghini actually
If
not
we're parking a
just the other day.
Cybertruck in this parking lot every day with our logo engraved in the side of it, it's gonna be a statement and a half.
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool. It's different. It's unique. All right. So final topic for today, guys. I know you have an appointment coming up soon, so you got to run in like 15 minutes. New Year's resolutions. Let's talk about our New Year's resolutions. We got what, 2 weeks until the new year? 3 weeks?
No
3
way.
weeks?
Is it that
Three,
much
3
already?
weeks?
No way. It's only December
No,
4th.
Wow.
Oh,
we have 3
month.
weeks.
Okay, so we have a month.
yeah.
4
But
weeks.
listen,
Just
you're-
under like 3
gotta
weeks
say-
and 6 days.
you got to set your goals early to
Jeez.
prep for them. You know.
Or we talk about. Okay, I already know Selena's.
Well,
Business
it doesn't
or
have to be
personal?
business and personal. Why don't we go around? We'll do this like
Business and
like we
personal?
did yesterday.
Okay.
Let's start Tom. Business
Alright.
and personal. Well, all business are combined, so
Our business,
you'll say our
New
business.
Year's resolution.
New Year's. We'll say business goals for 2021 and personal resolutions for 2021.
Personal
Two different-
resolutions.
So say the goals first because it's a combined goal for our team.
Goal:
The business goal.
6 deals a month, 15
Oh
million.
my
volume.
God, that's more than we talked about.
6 deals a month,
He's like-
15 million volume as a team.
That's our goal, like tops.
That's our goal.
That's our goal. Yeah. All right. And then what's your personal resolution?
Personal
That you wanna work on?
resolution I want to work on would probably be. That's a tough one. I feel like I'm pretty perfect already. I'm kidding.
Well, now we got something for you to work on.
Oh, pride.
Yeah.
Probably meal prep, so I save some money on
Hmm.
buying out every
feel that.
goddamn day.
That is one of my resolutions.
And eat
as well.
healthy. Well, obviously, everyone's is to go to the gym. I already go to the gym already, but I want to eat good. Go to the gym like 4 or 5 days a week. Put my head in a good place.
Yeah.
Because going to the gym, it's good for your actual physical appearance, but
So you
mentally for me, it like puts me in a energetic. I want to work.
Are you a morning gym guy or night gym guy?
I'm honestly both. I'm a morning person,
Are you a morning,
and I honestly and go to sleep late, so
are you a morning shower or night shower?
I do both.
So if you go to the gym, if you wake up in the morning, do you take a shower every morning?
Yes,
Okay, and then you go to the gym at night, you come back home and take a shower again?
yes.
It's not healthy for your skin.
I think I have pretty clear skin.
No,
not
it dries
clear,
you
it
out.
dries you out.
Yeah.
I'm a
Ages
dry
you
person.
fast.
You gotta get those natural oils.
I have dry humor,
Yes.
dry skin. What can I say?
Sounds.
All right, Ashley, what do you got for your business goals and then New Year's?
So you're telling me if you showered in the morning
Yeah.
and you had a hot, sweaty day at work, just like driving around your car or doing showings, you're not gonna shower.
When am I
again at
sweating
night?
at work? What
Oh,
am I
No,
doing?
You
there?
ever go on
Totally would.
showings in the summer and you're drenched?
Yes. I
I'll-
just got a flashback.
Especially when you're with some investors that have no AC on or whatever the case
By
is.
the time I get back home, I'm pretty much not sweaty anymore. I'm like, whatever.
Okay. you're
Just
gross.
wash my sheets every week.
You're gross. I care about my hygiene.
Wait, so you go to bed unshowered?
It depends what I'm doing during the day.
Oh
That's
my
a little weird. Why
god.
don't you just switch it up?
What
Just
do you
shower at
mean?
night, so you go to bed clean.
I'm not sweating during the daytime.
I love how you guys are
should
brothers
stop
and you don't
caring
know
about
this.
How dry your skin is and have a little bit better hygiene.
So you shower twice
'Cause
every day,
Burn.
Yes,
even when you don't go to the gym or sweat at all.
Yes.
You shower twice a day every single day, no matter what you do.
Yes.
That's
That's so
crazy. That's
unhealthy.
that's not good for you. You shouldn't be doing
I
that.
think I'm pretty healthy.
You must be very smelly to have to shower.
Yeah,
twice a day.
I wake up, I shower it's my routine. I shower every morning.
There are some people who shower
It wakes
once every
me
2
up.
days.
You could be
wakes me
doing
up,
so
I
much
feel
more
good,
with your
or if I'm going
time
to
than
the gym, I
showering
shower right
twice
after
a
the
day.
gym, get ready, go to work, come home.
Your water bill
it's my
must be
ru-
out
it's,
off the
it's
roof.
it's a routine, and right before bed I'll shower
You
again.
do know it's not normal to shower twice a day.
Yeah, but
though.
like
I know.
it makes a difference
We'll
if
take
it's
a poll
like
on it.
a
I know
five.
a poll, I know
Okay,
Okay, I
but
know.
some
Let's
people
take a
it's-
poll.
but-
Everybody.
Make a Facebook poll right now, and we're gonna get the results in 15 minutes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
guys,
do a
we're
Twitter
gonna have so
poll
many
myself.
There's
What?
a
I
difference
don't have
between like
access
a
to your
5-minute,
Go
10-minute
on their
shower
real
and a
quick
half
Instagram
hour
page.
shower.
You have to realize I'm a
You
guy.
know?
I'm in the shower
Yeah,
for a
it's
minute.
not like
or
it's a
two
half
an
hour.
It's not like I'm like
don't worry about it.
exfoliating my face and my body and
Yeah.
my legs because I have to shave.
You're in there for a half hour.
No,
No,
I'm
I
saying
said
you
he's
can.
in there for a
Oh,
minute
my
to
shower.
2
minutes.
My shower in the morning is a half hour.
Tom,
Yeah, that's weird.
Tom, how
So I
long?
only one. Double the time.
I do 2 and I still do not even 30 minutes. I probably do maybe 2 showers, probably 10.
I do 30 minutes. I brush my teeth in there.
All right, is your water warm, hot, lukewarm,
Super
cold,
hot.
Super hot.
super hot?
Yeah.
You're messing yourself up.
Sometimes I pass out.
If you use
Oh,
if you
she's
do
sitting
luke,
there steaming. She's falling
No,
over.
I'm not even kidding. One time I like didn't realize the shower was too hot, and all of a sudden I like felt really lightheaded and I blacked out for a second. And then
God,
I
that's
looked
so
and there was
bad.
steam all over, and I was like, all
You
right,
die
I
that
need
way.
to
You fall and
relax.
hit your head.
I know. I learned to chill, but I
Okay.
can't help it. I just like.
We're gonna go to Ashley,
whatever.
but final
lukewarm
comment.
to cool water.
Final comment. I don't think it's. There are definitely people who shower twice a day, but I don't think it's the majority.
Yeah, for
Would
sure.
you agree on that?
No.
Oh wow.
We'll do a poll and we'll come back to this next week.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Ashley. So
my business goal for next year is to have one closing every month, at least,
okay, nice.
under contract or listing.
Yeah, definitely doable.
I agree.
My personal goal, not to be basic, I know everyone's gonna get their gym memberships again. I mean, I've had a gym membership, but like,
Here you go.
no, I haven't been. So
you
that's the
waste your
thing.
money every month on a gym membership?
Yeah, it was only
Same.
$10 a month, but
I
I
won't
actually
do.
I transferred gyms because I got stuck in like a
Gotta support the
routine.
small businesses.
They're not small businesses. Planet Fitness.
I go
Yeah,
to
someone
LA.
owns that.
Are they individually owned?
It should be. I think so.
I don't think they're franchised.
I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
are.
That's actually
I
I don't
believe
know.
they
I know
are.
in retro.
They're
now.
chains.
Fact checker.
Retro is.
They're
Let's go, man.
chains.
Retro is definitely
Hey,
franchise.
what do we pay to sit around? Let's go.
We don't even pay him.
I know that's the best part.
Planet is definitely
So-
franchised.
No, retro's franchise because I know you can purchase them.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're interrupting Ashley's goals.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I
definitely
interrupted
not a
your goals,
franchise.
did I?
I meant to
2
say.
showers a day is really getting in my head.
Make sure you don't click your button down.
I've been doing it the entire
Please
time.
click it down.
Don't do it. It's gonna mess with the audio.
Yeah, Planet Fitness is franchise.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
there's no
smart.
way they can. There's no way they manage all them.
You know what? Real quick story. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm gonna forget this. There's been times where I tried to cancel Planet Fitness, and they always are like, "Well, it's the month that we have the maintenance charge, and it's gonna be $50." It always happens to fall on the month that I want to cancel it.
That's just the
stupid
way it
because they
works.
know they're gonna be like, oh, he's not gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So you know what? Your small business can close down. Planet
Retro.
Fitness
I
in
like
Jackson.
retro. Retro's
Oh
20
my
a month, but they hit you with the maintenance fee. I think every December.
I didn't
I'm
like
just
retro.
kidding. If anybody in Planet Fitness in Jackson wants to do business with me, I'm available. Continue, Ashley.
Listen,
So
if any Planet Fitness gym goers are in New Jersey, I would like to do business with you, not just Jackson.
Gym goers or gym owners?
Gym goers and owners.
Say that 10 times quite fast.
any gym goes in gym owner.
All right, Ashley.
Don't embarrass yourself on the show.
I think you've embarrassed yourself enough, Mr.
Me?
Freaking
Mr. Two Showers, dry
that's so
skin.
embarrassing.
Literally.
Clearly, you
got
sweat
really
a lot.
ashy
Selena's like,
elbows.
oh my god. Selena's just staring at my skin elbows.
We've
now.
never seen your elbows. Let's see your elbows.
I'm gonna take off my clothes in front of everyone.
Are you wearing short sleeve?
I have nothing under this.
You have a
Liar.
shirt right
Did
there.
we see your shirt?
I'm not taking my jacket off.
Wait, are you wearing
Guys,
short
he's
sleeve?
getting. Don't embarrass
What? Are you
yourself.
wearing
in
short
front of the
sleeve?
show.
Yes.
Mm.
Just roll your off sleeve up.
I'm not gonna be able to get under there.
Come on.
Oh, God. Ashley, just go.
I want to see these ashy elbows.
You know, he doesn't stop. He doesn't want to embarrass
Oh,
himself.
yeah.
They're
Okay.
stuck.
That's what we're gonna talk about next week. Biggest insecurities. All right, keep going.
Okay. So basically, I mean, I've been working on this recently. I've been back in the gym this week. Just being more consistent with it, and for me, it's mostly diet and like just with the way my schedule is. I tend to eat like later at night, and then I'm obviously just not working any of those calories off. So, you know, turns into weight, and then you know
So
how
gym,
that works.
consistent gym
Mm-hmm.
is your goal.
Yeah,
Anything
and
else?
diet too, like kind of like you said, like just having home cooked meals like set up for the next couple of days, because I used to be like really strict with meal prep, and I would eat out maybe once a week. Now I eat out maybe
that's so
like every day,
Yeah.
like not out at like a restaurant, but like either it's like
Yeah.
Chipotle, Bubba
Yeah.
Q's, Wawa,
Something
like
Yeah.
shit like that.
I
And
agree.
like I need to stop.
It's so convenient.
You
and
know?
it's so unhealthy. I think I had McDonald's twice for dinner.
There's
this week.
sometimes I leave my house. I'm like, do I really want to turn on the Keurig?
I
I'm
know.
gonna get coffee at Wawa.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
That
And I
sucks.
get that. I'm like, why
I
did
know
I
that
do-
feeling, but
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a long
Yeah, like-
time. Thank God. I've saved so much money
I
from.
spend like $5 a day on Dunkin' Donuts in the morning.
That's-
But I, to be honest with you, Wawa and Quick Check coffee is so much better than Dunkin' Donuts.
I like Dunkin' Coffee.
Absolutely,
And-
Wawa's really really
and
good.
It
It's
depends
like
if it's hot or
$1.
iced.
And
You go to Dunkin' Donuts, I get like a large
I know.
coffee.
You're
It's
right.
like they whack you over the head with like $6.49. I'm like $6.49.
well, here's
break a window?
here's a quick idea.
Large coffee.
If you download the Wawa app, or if you get Wawa rewards,
free coffee.
free Tuesday and
And why
free
are they free
Tuesday on
Tuesdays?
coffees.
Because you made it through Monday.
'Cause it's
What, are
not
you
a
gonna add
Monday.
it on the podcast for Wawa?
Hey, I'm
Pay
just
for
helping you
this?
guys
This is
out. I'm just
sponsored by
helping you guys.
Wawa.
We're not
Wawa's
sponsored by
right
Wawa.
next door.
We need to get sponsored by somebody. You know, you guys all said it. And I was gonna say the same thing. Just to jump in real quick. Meal prep. We should get sponsored by Eat Clean Bro.
Why do we get sponsored by them?
Let's sponsor the podcast. We'll get some free meals. Shout them out.
Oh yeah, I was thinking something else.
That'd be awesome. Have you ever had it?
No.
You've had it?
I have not
I have
had it,
So
but
good.
I know
It's
about it.
real. They meal prep. They have vegetarian options. They
Really?
have
That's perfect for
pescatarian
me.
options.
That's
God.
a business that blew.
Oh, they blew up.
Mhm.
They have. You
Yeah,
you
I
ever see the
remember
trucks
they were
driving
a
around?
smaller business. Yeah.
I actually don't see too much of like
It's
an
a
Eat
kid I went
Clean
to high
Bro
school's
billboard
brother.
anywhere anymore.
Or no.
I,
To be
think they,
honest.
I don't think they do
Sisters.
billboards anymore because they just are doing a lot of
Sister's
business.
husband.
Mm.
It's someone I
Oh,
went
you
to
know
school
somebody?
with, either sister's husband or brother. I don't remember.
Okay. All right, Selena. So what's
difference.
your business goals for 2021? Oh, did you have any more personal before we hop over to Selena?
Being present.
Word
I
up.
struggle with that.
What do you
Word
mean?
up.
Like being present in the
Being
moment
in the
instead of
moment.
always having something else in my mind and not being able to enjoy where I'm at
For sure.
or stay focused on what I'm doing.
Oh, I have ADD. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I like.
I
to
think
focus
I
on where I'm
do, but
going.
I don't want to self-diagnose
You
myself.
definitely are very
so-
forward thinking.
Yeah, but isn't
do
don't
you
they
think
always
about
tell
me?
people don't focus? It's
I
not-
think
it's
you're
not-
also
it's-
there too.
Don't they always say like it's not about the destination, it's about the journey?
Is that why
Yeah.
when we look over and you guys were like,
shouldn't we always be focusing forward?
Yes and no.
Because we're improving.
I
Thinking
read
about the
this
future
quote,
creates anxiety.
And it was like,
Being
Oh,
in
not
the
for me.
present,
there's
being
no
in the
other
moment,
moment besides.
helps you appreciate everything that's happening.
I'm the opposite. Being in the moment creates anxiety. Thinking about the future gets me excited.
Really. Okay
Yeah,
then.
because I'm like pumped. I'm like I'm
I-
building something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but
You're the
it
same way.
switches sometimes. Yeah.
I'm not anymore. I used to be like a forward thinker. Not. It got too much for me, so now I'm like a present in the present
Right.
kind of
That's what I'm
person.
trying to work on.
If I'm in the present too much, I'll be like, what am I doing? Like I need to focus on like my goals, like where I need
Mhm.
to get to.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Yeah.
I hear you.
All right.
So.
What
All
are
right.
your, what's your years? Let's not cry, everybody. It's getting a little. It's getting a little
Business
emotional.
goals. Business goals. I would probably like be running along the same as you, Ashley.
We can work on it together. We'll hold each other
Yes.
accountable.
We should do our own sales group.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Tom, do you hear this?
Tom is like
What?
Tom is
Tom's
complete.
like zoning
Yo,
out. He's in the
Tom.
moment for sure.
What?
Tom, get your
He's
hand in the
staring
game.
at himself on the computer.
You hear what they're saying?
no,
Her goal for 2021 is to start her own sales group with Ashley against us.
go for it.
Dun dun dun.
Woman power.
Believe me, I'm not scared.
Yeah, I'm not concerned.
Wow.
To be honest with you, I'd be happy because that means you guys would have your own office.
No, I'd
Oh,
probably
so
still
we'd
be
get
in here.
out.
Yeah.
You guys are
So-
gonna have your own team in here. What is this?
Who says we need a whole team? Sometimes
If
it's
you opened your
good
own
to
sales
have
team,
two.
bye-bye.
Wow.
All right. Anyway,
It's getting intense.
so, yeah. All jokes aside,
Are we
I
still
would
not
definitely
going-
be on the
wait,
same.
Where are we?
Where
What?
are we? We're in.
Sorry, I had to answer an email. Where are we?
Stop.
What is
Speaking
going
of
I don't know.
being
on?
in
You're trying to be
moment.
funny.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know who's on. Like who we on?
Selena's telling us about her goals.
Oh, okay.
Stop being rude.
No, that's why that's
Jeez.
why I was asking you guys. Like, oh, he's joking. I really had no idea.
If you would just.
Yeah,
And
don't answer
listen.
emails during the podcast, maybe.
I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Okay, bye,
Thank
Tom.
you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Bye, everyone.
All right, go, Selena.
So yeah, 1 and 1, one buyer, one listing a month. That would be really. That would be something very consistent for me because I struggle with consistencies and being consistent, things like that. Being more disciplined. So that's actually, I mean, I would say, yeah, I would definitely say those are going to be my business goals, is to be more disciplined, be more consistent with the 1 and 1s. And then personal.
Fine, Drake.
On Drake, marry
Wait.
Drake.
You know what I heard
Go on a
about Drake?
honeymoon to
Forgot my mic
Miami.
was off.
Wait, can I tell you something before I forget? So I heard that Drake's coming out with a candle that smells like him.
What does he smell like?
Really?
I don't know.
This is why I do not like this guy.
Okay, but he's gonna be
Who does
rich.
that?
He's gonna be rich.
I don't know who
Even
does
He's
that.
richer.
already
Right, but
This is why I
he's
do
gonna
not-
get richer.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I don't
my
believe that he's doing
boyfriend
that.
could do something
That's
like
what I-
that, and
How
I
do
would
you-
take
Can we
it.
fact check this? Wait, what was the last fact check?
Yeah,
we
How
had?
fact
do
check
you
that.
even do
Wasn't there
that?
something else?
Make a candle that smells like me.
It's probably his
Talk to
cologne.
Mike.
If my
Fitness
significant
being
other,
Oh,
franchised.
right.
if my significant other did that and like gave me like a personal candle that smells like him,
that would.
I would be
I
so
would be-
freaked
I would
out.
be creeped out.
I would love that.
I love the way that my significant other smells.
The H3
That's
podcast.
very important.
I don't know if you guys know who H3 is. It's like Ethan
No.
Klein. He's like a famous YouTuber. He has like Trisha Paytas on the show sometimes.
Matt, is it true?
H3 podcast put out a candle that smells like ass.
I think I heard
Like
about
I
that.
like a joke. Like it's
I
like a
think I did.
spoof, like limited edition, because they're like
Ew.
a comedy duo.
Never heard of it.
It's sold out. Sold out.
All right, so what I'm finding here is there's a candle that is titled "This Smells Like Drake," but it's from some company called Cool Girl Candles.
I knew Drake was not going to
Okay,
be doing
so-
this. Think about it. Like, why would
Well,
Drake
I
do that?
heard
It's not
it
on brand
on the
for him to put
radio,
that out.
so
It
who
would make no
knows?
sense.
It would make no sense for Frank. He's so like private with his life too. I feel like.
Mhm.
Like, why would he?
Yeah, I'll
say,
be-
like,
I
it's
don't
not
really-
a candle. It smells like.
I
don't
mean,
really-
like we all. That's because everybody clowns him for being, sensitive. Yeah.
Oh, Selena.
So
Honestly, I want to be.
Shut up.
I just always like. Picture Drake as that TV show he was in, Degrassi.
Oh
In
my
the
god!
wheelchair?
I forgot about that.
Was he an actor before singer?
yeah,
Yeah.
That's how. That
Oh,
was his
wow.
big break.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh wow.
Degrassi
I
was.
have some respect for Drake now.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not like I don't like him as a person. I just don't like his music.
I love
That's
Drake's
unfortunate.
Music.
That's still. I don't. It's not like I dislike the guy, but after I heard he wants to make a candle about himself, so.
music, but I would not buy a candle.
I would love to be friends with Drake.
All right, so what were your personal,
No.
My
Oh yeah. Never mind.
my personal goals for 2021. Probably.
things you want to change? These are
Stop being late.
resolutions.
Discipline. That's inclusive to my business. So I mean, I guess I can
I
blend.
need some firm.
I'll
stuff from
help you
guys.
starting January 1st at 9 a.m. I'll just lock the door.
I need some solid like these are wishy-washy
Give me your
answers.
key.
Like
I'll start locking the door at
discipline.
9 a.m. I'm here at 8.
Okay, listen. I hear you, and then I hear you.
Yeah, we
so
can't
let's
overtalk.
speak-
We
I'm
can't,
more
we can't
important
talk
at
over
this
each
moment.
We can't overtalk
I'm being
each other.
accountable right now.
We can't overtalk each other. I don't like these answers. Discipline. Like, what does that mean? Like, I need like a firm. Like,
Okay,
thing,
so
like, what's your
discipline.
resolution?
Discipline is
Just like the other word she said to her client or to the other agent. And Michael and I were like, why would you ever use that word?
Yeah.
excessively desirous.
The agent was probably like, okay, and just deleted your conversation.
She adds excessively
She
every time
answered
too.
me.
Excessively. All right, come on. Let's hear this.
We've been on you for like 15 minutes now.
I don't know. I just feel like discipline
guys
is like
keep
a
interrupting
really.
her.
I know exactly. I feel like discipline is a really big thing. Okay, fine. Like not being late, sure. Waking up
No,
earlier.
seriously.
Yeah,
What
those are
would
good-
be
those
like?
are good
I
goals.
know what you're saying is like a broad area. What's actually?
She's saying it right now.
No, but she's saying like 5 things. What is your main thing? I would, for you, business-wise, I would say stop being late.
She just said waking up early and not being late to the office.
That's two separate things. You can
Yeah,
wake
but
up
they-
early
but they're tied together.
and still be late to the office.
Oh, true. I guess.
It's I'm not late to the
I
office.
got you on that one, right?
I'm not gonna be late to the office,
Got him.
business wise. All right.
This is what we're going to start doing. January 1st, give me your key. I'll start locking the door at 9 a.m. sharp.
Yeah,
You
but
won't
how does she get in here if she wants to get in on the weekend or needs to pop in when
I'll
you
give
were
her
not
her
here?
key every Friday night.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm being serious. I'm
What
going to
if
help
you're
you
not
with
here
your
one
problems.
morning?
Huh?
What if we're not here one morning?
Why would we not be here?
If we had an appointment or something?
We time block.
I guess it's true. We are here every
Especially if
morning.
there's a certain client that needs to go out because of a certain reason, I will make the exception. Michael or I will be here. We'll coordinate it.
We're always we've been here every day,
Yeah.
every morning.
Dude, I've been getting here earlier this week.
You did get here early. She did good this week.
Still late.
No.
15, 13.
I came out
21.
some days.
never 9 a.m.?
My schedule starts at 9:30 in the morning. It does not start at 9. So for me to be getting here,
What do
Why
you mean
does
your
it start at
schedule
9:30
starts at
though?
9:30? That's terrible.
because
You gotta get
Why?
a jump start on the day.
That's because
You gotta
you're
plan your
being
day
lazy?
out from 8:30 to 9, and then.
I'm not trying to be rude.
off.
I'm playing devil's advocate. What is the reason?
because I don't want to fit within this strict bracket
Do you
that
want to
everybody
be-
else does.
Do you want to be
And it's
financially
not-
independent? In 10
So you don't
years?
wanna-
Absolutely,
the rat
but who
race.
says that my day has to start at 9 a.m.? Why can't it start at
Every
8:30?
successful person.
Why can't it start at?
Matt has some input. Let's get.
Are these like 15 to 20 minute increments that she's late? Is that really making a difference? Like,
Yes.
come on.
I think that those
Thank
first
you.
15 minutes of
It's
your
not
day
about
set
the
you up.
15
You get here
this
at
is the
9:30.
point.
Because
you
when
get here
I'm
at
meeting,
9:30, you're not starting
pause,
till 10. That means.
pause.
This
Because
is the
when
point.
I'm meeting with a
No.
client or doing something for an agent, I'm there before
really?
I'm
'Cause
supposed
last-
to.
Oh, that's fine.
podcast.
Of course.
The last podcast, you forgot and you ran late.
Time-
I didn't
here.
forget.
I just had a
I
realization.
did not forget.
You didn't forget, but
I did not forget.
You did run
Time.
late.
Time is just a theory.
Time is not even existing.
Time is just theory.
You
What?
can't
What's
say
it, guys?
that.
Even
No,
though-
But in this-
You're losing every.
in this
point.
in this
It's just a
business,
theory.
okay,
All right,
in
let's
this
move on to you.
in the professional world of of course, like there's you follow by hours, hours by hours, but
I'm gonna say I have one statement about this.
like I said, when it to a client, I've never been late. I've never been behind.
You've been late last week.
The last week I was late, he was actually
But
late
were you
as well.
Okay, but he texted you late. Like you would have been there already.
You didn't know that he was gonna be late.
Yeah, I would have been.
That
Yeah, I
happened-
didn't know
I'm
he was
completely
gonna be
honest with
late.
you. I would say
Exactly.
75% of the time the client is not there on time.
All right.
But you have to be there.
I'm not going to say yes to that because
Every
for my
appointment- If my
experiences,
appointment's at 9, I'm going
I've-
15 minutes before.
yeah,
So you should have been
So you
more
were late
attentive
last
to your
appointment.
client. he's saying.
sure, but you know what?
So
All
when
right,
you-
fine. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong, but we had a podcast that ran an hour. We didn't even know because we invited you two on here, and you know what?
Listen, I'll be working. I'm fine with that. I have
Huh?
to produce money.
All right.
Listen,
I don't know what that statement was supposed to be.
this is what I'll say about the 9:30.
We didn't
thing.
know it was gonna run late,
Yeah, we didn't know.
and
But
I was recording.
Yeah, but
I
if
couldn't
you-
just
if
get off
you
of
were
my phone
time
and
blocked
enter.
correctly-
You could have let it.
If you're
that-
time
next
blocked
time close down.
correctly,
All right.
We can
you
cut it
would
for
have
you.
known to leave at a specific time to get to your appointment because you care for your client.
We can cut the podcast for you if you have to ever run. If anybody has to run.
Speaking of
We'll schedule
running, I
around
need
it.
to run
You
it. Like,
forgot.
I know
5
5 minutes.
minutes.
She has to do 4 minutes.
See,
so
that's what you're supposed to do.
she does do that.
I
She
do
does.
do that.
I'm
If you-
joking.
I would say this.
I feel like I always get bullied and I can't stand
Bullied?
it.
No.
Yes, you guys freaking.
We all bully each
Friend
other.
guys-
shit.
I don't
Hey, Kimmy,
bully
do
you
ever see how
guys.
We work together and we're partners.
We do it all the time. What do you mean? We're joking around. We're not being like. We're trying to give constructive criticism
It's called
and
being
be funny.
accountability partners.
All right.
That's why you're gonna give me your key January 1st, and I'll give it back to you every Friday.
Every Friday. All right. Listen. All I'll say about the 9:30 thing is this: when you get in at 9:30, that means your day is not starting until 10 o'clock. So the more you push it off, and if you're running late and you come in at 9:45, then you're not starting until 10:15. The more that you push it off, the more time. We get here at 8:30 so that we can start our day by 9.
Here's okay.
That's the
Well,
whole
now
point.
here's my counter to that. If I'm not leaving at 5:30, 5:45, I'm here the full 8 hours, no matter what time my day starts. Then
Right.
that's what matters at that point.
After 6
Because
o'clock, after 6 o'clock, that time is basically pointless. It's not time that you're going to be.
No one's gonna
Dealing with
want to be
clients.
answering the phones or
No one's
doing
gonna-
anything after
after
6.
Wait, I
They're
have
coming
something
home
to add.
unwind
I
and
have
have
something
dinner
to
with their
add.
family.
4 to
about
6
that.
is like
You want to
I
start
know
early,
people-
get them before they get to work.
I know, but that's a perspective. I know people that literally call between like 4 and 6:30, and like,
yeah.
they get
between
more
4 and 6:30,
pickups.
but at 6. at 6.
No, like after 6, like between 6 and 7, they get a lot of pickups and they convert them. Different
Alright,
perspective.
It's
I
different,
mean,
but-
I don't feel as comfortable doing that, but like
I mean, are you here cold
I know
calling at
people
6
do that.
o'clock?
I actually did that like
This is
Not
the
gonna
thing
lie,
I'm
that's
gonna
long.
say- I'm gonna-
She's like this.
Listen, we're getting very off topic, but I'm just gonna say one more thing. It doesn't matter if you work 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours in one day.
It's a structure.
If you're not actually working throughout those hours, it's not working. So you can get here
Rather
at
have
12.
productive
You can get here at
hours,
12 or 1 or 2 or 3 and work until whatever you want to work. But if you're not actually
producing.
doing whatever, so she is right in a way, but you still have to work.
Yeah. And a lot of you're working with clients who the deals are in motion, there's moving parts, and you just need to do a lot of follow up to make sure the deals are going along smoothly, and that's the morning hours. Your clients are going to, especially when you have a lot of buyers, I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
your
I
clients
check
are going to
them
be
in the
calling you the
morning
first
to
thing in the
go,
morning
yeah.
to see what's going on.
Not even that. You want to, when you have a lot going on, you are going to be jammed from 11 to 5.
If I wake up after 9 o'clock, my phone has like 5 missed calls,
I
20
can't even
text
sleep
messages.
past 7 because my phone's always
My
going
phone
off.
is going off. Yeah. So it's good to get into that structure because it's gonna
a
help
routine,
create a
yeah.
structure for you. You don't want to have to work after 6 o'clock. You want to be able to have your free time. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you rather come in early and leave early?
People are still texting me after 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
different.
I have people calling me at 10
But that's
o'clock.
a
Like,
job.
Yeah,
Your
people
phone's
are-
always gonna go
Yeah.
off.
So then that just invalidates what you just
Yeah,
said.
but it's different just having like a text message with your client or asking a quick question
No, but it
versus
doesn't
being
matter.
in the office and like doing cold
No,
calls.
but it
at
doesn't
night.
matter about.
Like prospecting,
Yeah.
like
It
not
it doesn't
like
matter
follow,
about even
like,
if you want to
Okay.
get here at 10 or whatever. But I don't think.
It's a 24-hour job either way. You're gonna have
Oh, yeah.
situations where clients are
Everyone's
hitting
like,
you
oh,
up.
being in real estate, it is beneficial. If I can take off this day because of that or whatever. But
right.
I
All
work
right.
24/7.
Well, just sorry to cut you guys off. But Ash has to run, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up here.
Okay.
You guys can continue if you want. I can just leave.
I'll just say my goals
Drop
are
mic.
meal prep. I'll just say my goals are meal prep real quick. Gym, I want to go 3 times a week at least. Hopefully I can make it with our business goals. Hopefully if I'm making that kind of money and we're doing it as good as we hopefully
New
project
place.
to do, a new place, but also maybe even paying for meal prep because I'd rather my time. I'd rather just.
I
be
might
able to
make
work
that
more
investment too. Actually,
if I'm able to make if the numbers make sense. So meal prep, that gym, a new place in 6 months, and quit smoking cigarettes. So those are my.
every time I say something to
those
you
are
about
my
it, you're like,
New Year's resolution.
you hate me.
What? No.
Every time I say something about it, you're like, I
What?
need it. I'm craving it.
Oh, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah, but then you're not joking because you go outside and you smoke it.
Yeah, I'm joking about like I need it. Like obviously it's just a character I'm playing.
All right.
All right,
Right?
well,
Isn't
let's
it
wrap
so
it up.
easy to say that?
She got to run. So thank you guys for coming on again, everybody. This has been a great show.
Yeah.
I love the energy. We got a little angry today. But this is real talk.
I love you guys. I
It's
love you guys.
expressive.
We're all the
Real talk.
squad.
It's
We are the
expressive,
whole
okay.
squad
We are the
here.
squad.
4 out of 4 is here today.
And we will be here next week, and the week after, and the week after. Actually, we have Christmas and some holidays coming up, so I'm sure
Maybe
there
not.
might be some weeks off.
know.
But we'll be here every week that's not a holiday because we're here every week anyway. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps so much. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.
Bye.